So at this time, I am going to turn to my colleague, Councilmember Trayon for opening comments.
Good morning. Thank you, Chairwoman Bonds. I have a few comments this morning. Some would are very similar to yours, but nonetheless, I'll read them. Housing in the District of Columbia has been an area of concern for many residents. I always say that housing is not something that we want, but something that we need. In an article from the Washington Post, D.C. Housing Authority was said to set payment standards as high as 187% of HUD's fair market rent to enable families to search for housing in low poverty areas of the city. Public Housing Authority are improving landlord recruitment and retention with incentives. The need for more local flexibility, such as those available through Moving to Work demonstration program, as well as sufficient federal funding. As a council member, I hear from residents with their experiences with DC Housing Authority across the district. So as a member of this committee, I'm committed to seeking solutions that resolve issues and see in a positive direction for residents. Today, the hearing is focused on the mayor's proposed budget. The DC Housing Authority subsidy operates through three programs that are rental assistance support, local rental supplement, and public safety. The FY20 budget has increased about 14.9% over FY19 that provides an operating budget of $128,063,975,000 comprised of all local funding. The housing included in the budget is about $15 million for the Homeward DC program. We must look at this budget with a very critical eye because it appears not to include, or I haven't seen, funding for the renovation and restoration of almost 2,500 units of public housing. Renovations and restoration is important, but the wait list continues to be an issue with over 27,000 rent-burdened households in the District of Columbia. And simply stated, the rent is going up, up, and up. I've been in the communities in D.C. and have seen some of the conditions of housing, and I have not been satisfied with what I've been seeing. We also recently met with tenants from Berry Farm community who are equally as concerned about their future as far as housing. They are concerned about, is it going to be safe, is it going to be equitable, is it going to be quality housing, and if they are coming back, and if so, when. There are a number of concerns that I hear on a daily basis through social media, through my email, of some of the most vulnerable residents in District of Columbia trying to figure out where they still have a place here in Washington, D.C. So we must do our due diligence and our homework to ensure that we can find housing that is safe, that is quality, that our residents can come back to and live in. And so I'm looking forward to hearing from the testimony of several witnesses who are gathered here today to testify, and also from the DC Housing Authority leadership. Thank you and good morning.